It's Riff Arcade. I'm Josh.
Freaking out, man.
Here we are in the Shadow Temple on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is one of my favorite parts in the whole game, honestly. Just this little... Whoa!
Little boat battle.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, geez, 3 hearts. Well, this will be fun.
Down he goes. Ooh. Get fairies, right?
All right. I do?
Question mark?
I have fairy. Yes. Yep, here we go on this little jungle cruise of a video game.
Oh, yes.
The Jungle Cruise.
I love the Jungle Cruise. I would go on it right now.
Here we are. Butts and I are big fans of the puns, as you may know.
Yeah.
As the riffraff might be well aware, and have just rolled their eyes in the back of their skulls.
As you can tell from the everything we've ever done, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, some of the... Because we love the puns, obviously. And, some of the jokes we all know, we've all heard a million times, like, the backside of water, and then there's the one where it's like, oh, this is our crocodile Ginger, but, if you're looking to give her any handouts, be careful. Ginger snaps. Like all that stuff. We know all those, right? The groaners, they're great.
Oh, but, groaners.
Yeah.
They're great. Absolute perfection. No notes.
Yeah, if anyone told me a Riff Arcade episode was a groaner, that's a compliment. I will take that.
Nice.
But some of my favorite jokes I've heard on the Jungle Cruise are, I'm pretty sure Disney gives a little leeway to let the Jungle Cruise skippers write their own material, which I love. There it goes.
Wow.
It's gone.
Like a rock, yeah.
Into the gaping maw of our own insecurities. All right.
Boat is dropping. It's not sinking.
Because one of my favorite jokes, because it took me completely off guard, was I'm actually gonna go ahead and use a fairy so I can end the beepies.
Stop the beeping.
Let's get rid of the beepies for everybody. For you folks at home, for me. There's a part in the Jungle Cruise where, and this is they're rewriting it actually. This might be changed next time anyone goes and writes the Jungle Cruise, but there's a part where like natives show up or something, or tigers show up. Something shows up, and the skipper's like, "Everyone get down! I'll scare them away with this gun." And that's when they pull out like a prop, like a cap gun, and they'll fire a couple of caps into the air. And that's just it. That's like part of the show. There's not necessarily a joke to it. It's just a little fun immersion, I guess. But the funniest joke to me I've ever seen on the Jungle Cruise was the guy was like, "Oh no, everybody get down! I'll scare it away with this gun." And I'm gonna pause. And what he does is he pulls out the cap gun and he goes, "Shoo! Shoo!" He starts like shooing them away with the gun. And it just completely took me off guard. I think it actually got like a chortle out of me. Like the skipper knew he got me.
I got that one.
So this part's crazy. Like the spikes are closing in, you don't know what to do. The only thing I know to do is Spins fire it. And I don't know how I would have figured that out without the Zelda Ocarina of Time strategy guide, available
Nintendo
from the Nintendo Players Club.
1997. Yeah, I went on the Jungle Cruise, and I forgot what they said, but like my ankle was still broken at the time, so I was having trouble getting in the boat. And I forgot what their puns were, but they were quick with the yuck yucks about like me getting on the boat or something like that. And like I made a joke, and then they made a joke about it, and like I was like instantly like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like these are my people. It was awesome.
Nice. Was that your first time riding the Jungle Cruise?
That was my first time. Yeah, I stood up with a broken ankle and applauded when we got to the dock.
Nice.
Yeah, I was the collector from Infinity War, just like magnificent, magnificent. So happy.
Like the angry clapping almost. Oh, that looks amazing on the audio capture. I don't know what you guys just heard out of that. I love that, the furious clapping. Just as shoving your hands into each other as hard as you can as you clap.
Also, this room.
Oh yeah, look, butts. It's like, I'm on fire! Did you put your name in the goblet of fire, Harry?
Ferris wheel skulls. Put your name in the goblet.
We're all dead here, but at least we have fun.
Just because we're dead doesn't mean we're not lively, man.
See
the puns.
See?
Yep.
See?
There it is.
No bones about it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Halloween all over again. Oh, that's a miss. That's a brick. Throwing bombs over here. All right. Is that a basketball
bombs.
term?
I don't think so.
Brick. I guess brick is the only term. Throwing bricks. Uh-oh.
Brick.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hope you gotta chuck it.
All right. Go again.
From
now that's
downtown.
Aww. Aha!
You're gonna have to wait.
Quick! Nope. That's... okay.
Nope, another word.
We'll get it. One more time! I really know how to turn heads around here.
Some carnival music.
No. Step right up, step right up. Come on, buddy. Win your lady a prize. Don't be a wuss.
Oh.
I hate those guys. I went to a fair recently and, yeah, they're just like, don't be a wuss. Get your lady something nice. I'm like, shut up, dude.
Pay the mortgage. It's nice. Go to our house, man.
There we
There
go.
you go. Boom, Kobe.
That bomb was a dud. Haha. Aw.
Oh, wow.
Can't do anything.
Can't
Aw.
carry any more money.
Look at all this pointless, useless money. I'm like Elon Musk. Just money makes me sad now.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know what to do with this, yeah. God, man. Give some to us.
Jeffrey Bezos.
My guy.
Bezos. Was that it? Was that room just for monies?
I guess.
It's like people only do things for money. Yeah, that's true. The real friends was the friends we made along the way.
Skulls. Oh, God!
Excuse me, sir.
He's on the ground. He should be, like, floating above us, right?
That one was just taking a smoke break.
Yeah.
Union
mandated break.
Yeah. Sorry, OSHA mandates a 15-minute break every 4 hours.
That's right. Yeah, every 4 hours, yeah.
Alright, I gotta kill them before they reconstitute. There we go. Lovely, lovely. You know what story we should tell on Riff Arcade?
This is a lovely room of death.
What? This is a lovely...
That
time you broke your ankle.
Oh, God, yeah. Broke my ankle. It's the only bone I've ever broken, was my ankle. It was, what was it, back in 2012, 13?
It was the ALS bucket
2015? Yeah, it was the ice bucket challenge.
Whatever year that was.
The first year, not like the second or third year they tried to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was living in Athens, and we didn't have a bathtub in the place. No, we did, but we were like, we didn't have a pool or anything.
I'm sorry, it wasn't the ice bucket challenge, it was the polar bear challenge.
It was a polar plunge.
The polar bear plunge, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you had to, like, I mean, most people were, no, wait, it was the ice bucket challenge, but a lot of people were just, by that point, they were like, let's just dive into cold stuff.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Like, I got it in my head, like, hey, why don't we go to this park in Athens, and there's a lake, and I'll just jump in the lake. And we were like, that's great, we'll do that. So, like, me and Rachel drove out to the lake. I jumped in, I was like, I challenge this person, this person, this person. And then I was in, like, knee-deep water, and for some reason, I thought, oh, I'll just, like, kind of jump and, like, stone cold stunner, and just, like, land on my butt and, like, fall into the water. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I did it, but, like, I landed, and, like, that broke my ankle. And so, like, I don't watch this video because it freaks me out to this day, but, like, you could see me land and not go under the water, so I just kind of roll backwards, and I'm like, oh god, something's wrong with my ankle because like my foot shouldn't be in that direction. Like, so like I kind of lay there for a second, like okay, I did the challenge, and then for a second later, then I'm like, Rachel, come here, something's wrong. Like something's wrong. But like I wasn't in pain. I wasn't like, oh my god, my ankle hurts. I was just kind of like, huh, my ankle is facing me, and my leg isn't. So like,
what a man.
yeah. So like I kind of limped out of the water. Rachel drove the car like down to the lake, which you're not supposed to do, but like my ankle was broken. Like,
right.
We went to the emergency room, so I got it set, and like I was like, well, you're gonna be out for 6 months because we had to, like, they set the bones, and they're like, well, we got to put some plates in your leg. So yeah,
and I was the one that
was the whole thing.
I was the one that challenged you too, so I was like,
Or did you challenge me? I thought someone else challenged me.
Or did you? Either I challenged you.
I think I challenged you.
You might have gotten double challenged.
No, because
no, you did challenge me because in my video I said butts get well soon. That's right.
Yes, because whoa, what happened?
I think it was just too far away, plain and simple.
Huh.
We'll hover boots
yeah, because Daniel, I won't say his last name because he doesn't want to get doxxed, but like Daniel challenged me, and then I challenged you and a couple other people, I think. I don't know. I'm not going back and rewatching the video because it freaks me out. Because I'm like, you could see like, and there it is, it broke right there.
Yeah, like you can tell in the video like something went wrong, and then it ends, and that's the end of the video. Because you're like, I'm Michael Butts. I've been challenged by so and so. I'm gonna go jump in the water and da 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 da. And then you see you just like run and jump, and then like you can just tell like something has gone wrong, and then the video ends.
Yeah, because it's just like, wee, fun, splashy splash, and then like just kind of flailing about for a minute or two. Like,
man, okay, all right.
That was it. And now I know when it's gonna rain.
So this is my favorite boss in the game. So here we go. Watch this reveal. And Butts, it should be your favorite boss in the game too, I think. Just on principle.
Oh, the drummy guy, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the big giant hand. Yeah, get that rhythm going. Bongo Bongo! Nice.
Then he starts doing paradiddle and flim-flams and flippy flips.
He's not doing anything now.
Let's see. No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying drum phrases that
I'm watching him,
real.
yeah. I'm watching the rhythm. He's not, no.
But are you trying to, like, learn?
Try to critique him, yeah.
Alright, so what you do is you stun him. That lets you... Oh, uh-oh.
Lord!
I think if you don't take out his hands, he blocks it with his eyes. Well, you can't even get a shot off because he keeps thumping you into the air. Woo!
Punch!
Oh yeah, and his eyes closed as well.
Then I could punch.
And it keeps it going, man. He keeps that beat going. He likes to play.
I don't wanna
No!
I just wanna bang on my drum all day. Oh, he squished it.
Okay, come on. Boom! Here we go. Now we're in the damage phase.
Now we're talking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Yeah.
I love
Doing
this
the Braves
boss.
beat.
Yeah. Much better than Morpha, that's for sure. Oh my gosh.
Watch out.
Whoops. There we go.
Although it does make sense now why there are giant hands all over the place.
No!
Like hand monsters.
Oh, yeah, true. Whoops.
Ooh.
Ooh, I don't have any fairies.
You don't have any fairies.
I don't have a one. Alright, well, let's see if I can focus down.
Phase.
Make it happen. Damage phase.
There you go.
Alright. Doing well so far, but yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my wits about me.
Yep. Try hard mode.
Yep, tryhard mode. Let's. Oh
He's doing,
gosh, no!
Wow.
That was lame.
He's doing the open palm, which is a technique you can play hand drums on. Although I don't think you can really do that on bongos. You need like a bigger drum.
Whoa, he clapped. He clapped, Butts.
Wow.
Come on!
You do like a big open palm slap like that on djembe. Or conga, or cajon. But not bongo. Bongos are too small.
Oh, frick. Oh, God. Okay. Oh! Oh, man. I didn't realize I can hit these with the bow. No! No!
Wow! Impressive. All right.
Die.
This is it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Come on.
We gotta do it.
No.
Oh!
No.
Yeah, he's giving me a lot of arrows.
No!
Oh! I thought that was the run. I thought you were gonna do it.
Oh, baby.
Whoo!
I think that's my first full death. Maybe not. I don't remember.
No, you don't.
Wow.
Oh,
What a
all the way back.
All right.
You wanna go get some fairies or something, or?
Yes. Let's do a fast forward. I'll be back at the boss, and I'll have a fairy or so. All right. See you in a second. I'm here for all of you. Yeah. Warp me 20 feet on that ledge.
Shoot me!
Oh, the bullet. That's right. I just remembered what you're quoting.
Yeah, from
Arrested Development.
yeah, Martin
Shoot
Short.
me!
Probably my favorite episode of that show.
I need to watch that one again.
Oh, it's so good.
Ooh.
And just Martin Short's just perfect for that show.
You could have ended that sentence at Martin Short is perfect.
It's just perfect. Yeah, he is.
He's a 3 amigo. He's an amigo.
He is. He's not like what you think. He's not like, oh yeah, he's one of the funny. He's not like Steve Martin, where you're instantly like, oh yeah, he's a big time, top tier comedian. But he's always delivers.
He's very physical. I think that's where Martin Short really shines. It's like even if the joke he's telling isn't like the best joke, like he'll sell it with his body language and that sort of thing. Okay. Take off my boots. Whoa.
Nope. In a moment.
And we're back.
Go.
Do we see the intro all over again? Nice. The one thing I did notice when I was editing the V word fight is that you still get some of the intro, but the name doesn't pop back up. So I thought that was interesting. Like the name Bongo Bongo didn't pop back up.
Yeah, Bongo Bongo. Isn't there a Bongo Bongo in Banjo-Kazooie?
Probably. It sounds very familiar.
I feel like there should be a name like that. Bongo Jump. Ooh, magic.
Uh-oh. No, I pressed the wrong button. I think I've swapped my bow button and my Lens of Truth button now.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I have.
You have an
Okay.
ocarina on there for some odd reason.
Well, you never know when you want to lay down some accompaniment to the sick beat.
Yeah. Break out a banger, yeah.
Shoot me! Right, there we go.
Shoot!
All
You should
right.
really, like, yeah, do 1, 2, and then hit him again. Normal. Josh, play the game like I want you to.
Okay, like try to squeeze in yeah, backseat linking over there. Okay,
Yeah.
let's.
Backseat.
So I'll try 2 jumps and a regular. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah! Holy crap, Butts! What on?
Done.
What? Butts, did you know that was going to happen?
I do that quite a lot, yet everyone's always surprised.
I like stun blocked him or something. That was amazing. Wow.
And he dissolves into static.
No, I'm not over that. What did I just do? That was incredible.
Look that up. Like you just like spin and shotgunned like you.
Wow.
You would spin Steve with that Resident Evil balls.
Oh, right. With Spence and I don't even remember what game it was, but it was like... It had
It was
to be
Resident Evil 4, wasn't it?
No, I think it was 5, because that's the one you can, like, co-op.
Yeah,
And,
like you brought out shotguns.
Butts was watching us play Resident Evil 5, and we fought a boss like that, where like you have a stun phase, and then there's like an attack phase where you just wail on him for a few seconds till he unstuns himself, and like Spence and I both had shotguns, and we were just like alternating, like cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
You killed him in one phase, yeah.
Pretty sure he died like in one kill phase.
Yeah. Like his health bar was just like boo, 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 boo. Going down.
Oh, what was Impa's voice? I think you had it, Butts. I think
like, the boy with the no one says Ocarina. I expected you to come. Like she's groundskeeper Willie, but a girl. I'm Impa, one of the Shika. I'm Princess Zelda's caretaker. I'm also the sage of the guard of the Shadow Temple. God, your terrible, creepy temple. We Shikas have always served the ruling family of Hyrule for generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle was surrendered after a short time. The Cobnobbers wouldn't fight like I wanted to. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the sacred realm. Can't read today. The head treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time.
What is that? That's this, right? Sorry.
We threw it in the moat. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. She's doing it with a wrist there. When I last saw you, as we made our way out, escape from the castle, you were just a wee lad.
I like that.
There you go. Now I see that you become a fine hero. William Wallace.
That's kind of you to say, but all right.
Yeah. There's nothing to worry about now. The princess is safe. Yeah. She's a ninja. I mean, soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, wow, humble brag, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. Me, I'm a wise one. You're not a wise one. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. Is that or a kilt? I think I chose wisely. Because I'm the wise one.
What does putting your power do in this medallion? Nothing! It does nothing!
Makes you scootish. The Shadow Medallion, yeah. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Though we don't know what that means still.
I love that shade of purple, though.
That's a good one. A tasty purple.
Delightful.
Please look out for the princess!
If you had the power to change your fate, would ya?
That movie's alright.
Yeah, I tell you what, since we're in the area, I think I've got some sculptulas.
Get your grave robbing kit.
I'm one shy. Never mind, alright.
Oh, jeez. Right on the corner.
I guess that'll do it for this episode of Riff Arcade. On the next episode of Riff Arcade, we should go shopping or something.
Ooh, yeah.
Seriously, alright.
Shopping!
See you then.